What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So today I want to answer some questions because I had people ask me questions over and over again, so I want to make sure that I put this out here to you guys. I want to talk about stimulus checks. People are still asking me about that. I want to talk about the child tax credit. That's also something that people have been asking me about. And then the student loan cancellation. Now, student loan cancellation, that's something that we should be hearing about in the next couple of weeks. So those are the things we're going to talk about in this video. But first off, on this channel we talk about money and the financial struggles that Americans are facing today. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification. That way you get notified anytime we put out a video. And like always, if you see my name and a picture of me in the comment section, make sure you see a check mark next to my name. That check mark signifies that it's me. If you do not see that check mark, it's not me, it's someone trying to impersonate me. Okay, so first off, if I could ask you guys one favor, if you guys are watching this channel and you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And also hit the like button on the video. It does help with the algorithm. YouTube likes when you hit the like button. They'll promote it out to more people. So if you're watching right now, please hit the like button. Let's see if we can get over 1,000 likes in this video. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the student loan cancellation. This is something that the president has promised, and so we should be hearing something in the next couple of weeks. We know that at the end of August, that's when the expiration date is for the student loan forbearance. Okay, so they've been holding off, they've been deferring student loans for the last 2 years now, and so that will end at the end of August. So we should hear something in the next couple of weeks when it comes to student loan cancellation. Right now, the president has not given a number, but he has said that it won't be 50,000. So what we've been hearing is 10,000 or 50,000. Okay, and he's already come out and said it's not going to be 50,000. So we know it's going to be somewhere around the neighborhood of 10,000, maybe even as high as 20,000. And that should help a lot of people who currently have student loans. Now, I understand this whole situation. I mean, this is something, and I had student loans. I had 30,000. I was 30,000 in debt as soon as I got out of college. I'm really adamantly against taking out loans. I would tell anyone that is thinking about going to college, if you have to take out loans, don't do it. It's just setting you up. So as soon as you get out of college, you're in debt, and it's just not a good thing. I think colleges right now are charging way too much money for an education. And our culture says that we should be going to college so we can get a job and make more money in that job. But we're also putting people in debt, which I think is just a horrible thing, because you're putting people in debt. Now they have less money to spend on other things, right? On houses, on cars, and things like that. And all that stuff helps stimulate the economy. So I'm really against that. So when it comes to student loans, we're going to have to see what happens. It looks like that potential of 10,000 is probably going to be the number that they go with. And from there, we'll just have to see how that works out. Now, there are a lot of people that are in debt, and this is one of those things where it's kind of, it's good, but then it's bad, because your people have taken out these loans. They knew what they were getting into when they took out these loans, and they're going to get some type of, it's going to be canceled. But there are a lot of people out there that have taken out loans, maybe to buy a car or maybe to buy a house or what have you, and they're not getting those loans canceled, right? So it's kind of one of those situations where you're helping one demographic, but you're not helping another demographic that might be in $10,000 in debt as well. So we'll have to follow that story and see where it goes. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the child tax credit. This is something that has not been talked about for several months now. And the whole talk was that they were going to extend the child tax credit. We were anticipating seeing some of that in Build Back Better, but it's not there. Today, the president will be signing off on, if I post this video today. I'm moving, so this is the last time you guys are going to see me in this apartment. But if the president should be signing off today the new bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, and so we were anticipating seeing something for the child tax credit or something like that, but that's just not in there. And one of the reasons for that, and I'll talk about actually both child tax credit and stimulus checks at the same time. One of the reasons is they don't, right now, the government doesn't want to stimulate the economy anymore. At least when it comes to a stimulus check or when it comes to a child tax credit. More money, more spending right now is probably not the best thing for inflation, and so that's what they've come to. Okay, that's the realization that the government's come to. That's why they're raising interest rates. And so people that are asking me about child tax credit, it's not something that we're going to see anytime soon. The same thing with stimulus checks, not on the table, not something that we'll see anytime soon, because we are in a situation right now where if we stimulate the economy even more, then things will get worse when it comes to inflation, not better. And so now it looks like we could be at a point where we're at the top of this inflation spike and we're on our way down. And so the last thing that they're going to want to do at this point is stimulate the economy by stimulus checks or by any other means of stimulating the economy. Now, that's unfortunate. I understand that. There are a lot of people that are still struggling out there, not able to pay their bills and stuff like that. But it's just not going to happen. When it comes to student loans, I guess you could argue that you're not giving people money, but you are taking their debt away. So if you take their debt away, then they have more money to spend, and they can spend that money and stimulate the economy. I guess that could be an argument. But right now, there's just no support. There's just no support for stimulus checks. Trust me, if there was support for stimulus checks, you would have politicians jumping out there wanting to give out more stimulus checks, because it's right before a midterm election and they know that would help them. But politicians are looking at this and saying it's too dangerous. We stimulate the economy and inflation gets even higher, then it will be the reverse effect of what they want. People won't be happy. They're going to be upset because now gas prices have shot back up, and now when they go to the grocery store, the cost of eggs shot up another $1 or so. So that's what we're looking at right now when it comes to everything. I don't anticipate seeing another bill come out before the midterm election. Okay, I think we're kind of done with bills. I think the only thing that we will see is the budget for 2023, and they're going to be discussing that in September. And so I think that's it. I don't think we're going to see anything else before that midterm election. Now, we could have some surprises. There's always stuff that comes down. We could see something happen where now they're working on another bill. But right now, I don't anticipate seeing anything, and it would have to be a bipartisan bill if they move forward with anything else. If you guys have any questions, post them down below. And also one more thing before I even get to the end here. I've had some people ask me or tell me, hey, you should show us kind of life in Colombia. And I've shied away from doing that on this channel because I talk mainly about the news stories and stuff like that. But I've had a number of people ask me that. I want you guys in the comments to let me know how you feel about that. From time to time, not every video, but from time to time, show you guys kind of a day in the life of me in Colombia, kind of the things that I do, where I go to eat, how much it costs, that kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, in the comments, let me know that you're interested in that. And then maybe in the future, in the near future, I'll do a video on that, maybe a video maybe once a week or something like that, where I'm just talking about kind of the life out here. And it kind of will go with the moving abroad. So if you're in a situation where you're struggling financially and you're considering moving to another country, maybe this could be a good video for you to watch, because it will allow you to see kind of a day-to-day, real time how I'm living out here in Colombia and how much things are costing me in Colombia. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. So that's all I have for this video. Please hit the like button, please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.